I'm Robert.
I'm Ron.
Paul.
And we're three idiots eating
Pizza!
All right, here we are, three idiots eating pizza. And today we're in San Jose, California, at a place called Tony's and Alba's. And Tony and Alba's have been here since about 1983. Trying to get the history, but Tony and Alba are a husband and wife. Sal Cecilia, I got that right? Sal Cecilia, that's their last name. And they started in Mountain View in like 1981 with just a brick oven and a couple of picnic tables. That's where they crafted the fine art of how they're making their pizza. And then they ended up here just a little after that. So they've been here forever. And now they're on the third generation of family owning it.
And so, some reference of where here is, we are on Stevens Creek Boulevard
And
Winchester Boulevard.
Yeah,
And,
Santana Row is right there.
Yes.
And Winchester Mystery House is right there.
Right down the street. And more importantly, sound management offices and studios are right down the street on Winchester.
That's right.
Yes. And we also have the Westfield Valley Fair Mall right here. So,
Right there.
very congested area.
I mean, that Big Five Sporting Goods has been there for 50 fucking years. Sorry. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's not forget, isn't there a
City's Florist
right
right
here?
there.
So
City's Florist.
right.
the band's business manager, accountant Tom Glasgott's wife, Adriana City, her family owns the City's Florist.
Yeah, which is quite a big
And
deal.
that's where that
Yeah.
city's names come from.
That's right.
If you ever wondered.
So-
All right. So, Paul, any amazing things here that you would like to note? Except for you recorded tons of songs right down
the street.
And
At our studios.
demoed the brand new record.
Yeah, this is a pretty, pretty much a landmark corner right here. A lot of things, happen right in this neighborhood for sure.
No,
And Paul got a haircut just for this, review.
nice and
so.
tight. I've eaten at Tony and Alba's one time, and I think it's about when they opened in the
Me
80s.
too.
In the 80s.
It was a big deal when they opened.
It was, and I remember it was good. So let's see how it is now.
Let's go.
All right, this is the cheese pizza at Tony and Alba's with the thin crust. Looking bomb.
With the soundtrack.
Bum, bum,
All right, we are at Tony and Alba's, and we got the cheese. Got some flop. Probably could have kept it in there longer, but it is thin. That's really good. Super good. Kind of loud here, so I better need to yell. Cheese is awesome. The cheese comes right through. It has like an old, I remember when I was a kid how cheese tastes on pizza. Again, I think probably could have left it in there a little longer. My preference, but that's a really good piece of pizza. I really like it. Tony and Alba's, wow. Well, they've been here forever. There's a reason. 8.6.
All right, here we are at Tony and Alba's at the corner of Winchester and Stevens Creek. The legendary
Correct.
corner. All right, we're gonna try their thin crust cheese pizza. Check it out.
This is their cheese. They have signature pizzas here, which we always like. You go to a restaurant that serves sandwiches or pizzas and they don't have a signature sandwich or pizza, that, I don't know. Anyway, Paul, what are you thinking?
It's great. It really is.
Burn your mouth a little bit?
It tastes like a
A Big Mac?
not like a Big Mac, like a pizza sandwich or something. No, it's really good. Really good sauce. Good cheese. I'm gonna give this a 8.5.
8.5.
All right, let's get into this cheese. I gave mine a little fold, and I still got the flop going.
Yeah, you got a fold and a flop, so
Yeah.
that's not good. And you're gonna see that it tastes really good. I bet. Don't you think a little longer in the oven? Is it just
Yeah.
me?
It can always go a little longer in the oven. You know, when you look at the really good, authentic New York pizzas, they're black.
Thank you.
You know, they're burning the crust a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that. I like that charred.
Yeah, in California, what we found, especially in Santa Clara County, is they're kind of afraid to cook their pizza, but it's still good.
Really good. Well, so we had to ask them for the thin crust. They don't just make a thin crust. So if you come here and order, it won't be a thin crust unless you specifically ask them for it. But super good. I'm going to go with 8.7 on this.
Yeah, a little higher.
Really good pizza.
It is good. It has a really good flavor.
Good cheese, you know, good sauce, good crust. All right, pizza number 2 is called Diavolo's Pig. And this has pepperoni and sausage, jalapenos, and honey. I'm very interested to see what this one's tasting like.
You good? All right. Here's our alternative pizza. And
Also on the thin crust.
Also on the thin crust. And the name of the Diavolo's Pig. The pig is because of the sausage.
I think so.
Usually they refer pig and then you have bacon, right? But that's okay.
Pork, you know, any pork is big. Pork sausage.
Oh, I was stuck in my tooth. Sorry about that.
The teeth problems rearing their head again.
The space in between your teeth is a good thing.
When they put in those dentures, they created a little space in there.
No dentures, shark teeth. This pizza is very interesting because it has a lot of different flavors. Does it have some sort of honey in this?
Yeah, it's honey. There's honey on there.
Wow, that's a really good pizza. I really like that. And there's different flavors. I mean, you see it's kind of a little oily, which is always good. I love that. Pizza needs to be a little oily. Sorry, it's not a health product. I'm going higher on this one. That's really good. I'm not gonna be in the 9s, but I'm 8.8.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, this is what the Diablo pig is, I guess. Right here, you can see on top, there's a mackin' huge, very hot-looking jalapeno, and I'm just gonna leave it there, right into it.
Yeah, I didn't find the jalapenos to be super spicy. They're just flavorful. So, at Tony and Alba's sells Sacia, and their family still runs it.
You're right. That is interesting, but I gotta be honest. I do not like the honey. The honey is inappropriate.
I thought it really created more flavor.
That's gonna bring the score down to like a 7.8.
Wow. All right.
No honey on a pizza.
Everyone's different. All 3 idiots are different. Okay.
Well, I'm a fan of honey, a big fan of honey. And I do like it on some pizzas. I don't know how this will be, but let's check it out.
A little secret from my side. I eat honey every day. The reason why I do is because I put it in my coffee. As a sweetener, you'll find that honey is awesome in coffee. And you get a local honey. And if you're allergic to bees like me, there's a reason. Anyway, you dove in, you took a bite.
I did, and I love it. I wish that it was a hot spicy honey and not such a sweet honey, because it does create
because they do have a spicy honey
like
too.
a
They
hot
could have put
spicy
it on
honey
there.
would be really good. It does create a sweetness that's a little bit, you know, like Paul was saying, it is a little weird with the sweetness, but the jalapenos balance it out. It's really good.
I think it's balanced out too. I
like the sausage.
I don't usually like sweet things that are not supposed to be in sweet things, but this thing just works.
It does. It's good.
So that brings us to
An 8.8.
okay, same with me.
Really good.
Very good, solid. Tony and Alba's very good.
All right, we did a review at Tony and Alba's Pizza here in San Jose, and wow, we really liked it. I can't remember how it tastes the first time I ate it in the 80s, but we asked for it on do thin crust. Robert ordered it that way, and that's how they should serve all their pizza, because it's great like that.
It was really good. Yeah, better than I anticipated. You know, I don't know. You know, I remember eating here years ago and I liked it, but I just thought, oh well, you know, I mean, we work down the street. We never come here. We will now. I mean, it's really good.
Yeah, it's definitely a spot to come to.
And you know, also they don't just serve pizza. They have all kinds of pasta, chicken parmesan. They got all kinds of stuff in there, so you can come for a whole meal.
Now they put honey on the alternative pizza that we got.
Little
And
sweet for Paul.
The honey just didn't work for Paul, but Robert and I really liked it.
liked it.
It
I
mixed
like
really
the-
well with the jalapenos.
Yeah, the balance with the heat from the jalapenos. I would have preferred a hot, spicy honey, but the jalapenos kind of helped that out. It was good, really good.
And so, you know, we're
Spicy
going to give it a good review, it sounds like here, but they've been here forever. They don't need us, so yeah, that's why they've been here forever. But as far as the score, Paul,
We are
what do
going
you
to
think?
give Tony and Alba's an 8.7.
8.7, very solid. Portnoy and you Barstool Pizza review guys, when you actually get out to California, you got to check this one out. It's worth it. All right, 3 idiots, we did it.